the reservation. And I don't know, I don't understand what's happening here, but what I do understand is that every day something is happening on a reservation or off the reservation that threatens us as a people, as Blackfeet people, threatens this reservation. Our attorneys are in the courts almost every day trying to keep just what little we have. And in order for us to continue this fight, we're looking to the young people sitting here and all the young people on the reservation. So that's the message I wanted to leave with you today. The theme is Native Americans, past, present, and future. I look for a very good future. I plan to hang on as long as I can, and I know all the people here that are in some leadership position or some area of responsibility plan to hang on as long as they can. But we're looking for you as a future. You have to come and take over where we leave off, because we can't continue going on like this. So I just wanted to leave you with that message. I think that is a very positive future for us as Indian people, and hopefully with the leadership that you can provide, we'll be able to go on from here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gordon Belcourt. Gordon is a descendant of Old Homagun from out Star School way. You know, Bob Howard taught me my first Japanese word, as Gordon Belcourt was referring to language. He taught me to say good in Japanese, suki kopi. I had Mr. Bob Jarvis, one of our tribal councilmen, and Bob says, I don't have anything to say right now, but I think he has something he would like to say at this time.
Well, I was totally unprepared to come up here since no one advised me that if I came out here that I'd be called up to the stand. One of the things I would like to say, though, is since I've been elected to the tribal council, I'm certainly proud to be one of our tribal councilmen. And in the short time I've been there, we've been in the process of restructuring a lot of our departments, and one of them is the law and order. I see a lot of our police over here. They look real fine today, and we get a lot of comments on in just a few months that we started some of this reorganization about how well dressed they are, how they perform, and I'm really proud to be a part of that. And also in our restructuring process, where our financial department of the tribe is in the process of coming up with accountability. And I think this is real fine, and I'm real proud to be a part of it. And I'd like to also thank the people that made this day possible. Miss Joan Kennerly, I wasn't even aware that she was part of the organization to get this day in Montana. And to the organizations that put this on, all I can say is just thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bob Jarvis. I don't see any of our other tribal councilmen. I certainly want to give them an acknowledgement. As you know, I try to urge our council to take part in these various gatherings that we have. But I also wanted to acknowledge a man that's been here with us a long time, and of course he was gone for a few years. But I think it is great, and it is really pleasing to have Mr. Walter Wetzel, the former tribal chairman and a former president of NCAI. Walter Wetzel, why don't you come over here? Let the people see you. He's here with us. He had taken time to be with us here. I also want to acknowledge two ladies here that have come over to be with us, and that is the people that have led the celebrations in the past years, Mrs. May Williamson, Margaret Wagoner. Let's give them a nice round of applause. They come from the rest home. To my far right we see Mary Ground. She says, I'm just going to take my time and just sit here and just rest and enjoy myself. Mary Ground, one of our oldest members. Let's give her a... She's an honored guest for today, Mary Ground. Also, there is a young lady running around here. I think we should give her acknowledgement at this time. She's in charge of the morning ceremony. Mary Batavia. Let's give her a nice round of applause. Now, I would like to have, as I have said, Walter Wetzel, why don't you give us a few words? He says, I'm out campaigning for someone. I have no time for speech.
Well, I sure want to thank you, Earl, for introducing me here today. I think this is one of the greatest events to be recognized in the state of Montana, you know, the American Indian Day. I know they've been working for a long time to try to get a national Indian Day. I don't know whether that's been approved or not, Earl. But I happen to be working with an Indian in the state of Washington that had worked on that for years and years to try to get a national Indian Day. But I'm very happy to see that Montana is a little bit ahead of all the rest of the states and that they now have this. This is really a great thing for me to be here. As Earl stated, I left Browning, or the Blackfeet Reservation, in 1966. And I spent about 6 years in Washington and then in Denver. Now I'm in Helena, be there for a couple of years. And then I'm supposed to go back to Denver, but I don't know about that. I like it so well out in Montana, I think I'll just retire and come back on the reservation, be here with my own people. This is really a great thing for me to be here today, and I certainly want to thank everybody that made it possible for this day, Mrs. Kennerly. It's good to see my good old friend Louis Fish. You know, I often think about the old-timers on our reservation. I used to, when I was tribal chairman, I used to meet with them occasionally and talk about all the tribal affairs. Fish Wolfrow was one of my favorite people, as well as so many others. And you know, I was thinking about something in 1956. I gathered all the old-timers on our reservation, brought them up to the tribal office and had a picture taken of just about all of them. I think there was 40 or 50 people in this picture. I wanted to get them all together, and I wanted the picture developed and put in our tribal office. And do you know that I took the film down, gave it to the local film man to develop that picture, and that picture was lost? It'd have been a treasure today to see all of our old timers and all the old people, your relatives, you know, fathers and relatives, and that picture was lost, and it really has bothered me ever since. Well, anyhow, I just want to thank everybody for being here, and I want to commend Earl, old person, for the great job he's did here on the reservation. I think he's did a marvelous job, and it's wonderful to represent a great tribe of Indians like we have here. The Blackfeet are a very prominent Indian tribe in the United States, and I'm very thankful to be a member of that tribe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Walter Wetzel. We know him better by Six and Num, Blackie Wetzel. We're glad to have Father Tallman with us this morning. We're certainly honored to have you with us. We want you to stay around today, and we have much activities that's going to take place. I want to let you know at this time that the parade will begin at 12 noon. They will assemble at the museum onto the government square, where we're at right now, and then we are going to have a little ceremony after the parade comes back to this area. Right after that, we are going to have stick games and other activities right here. I think the weather is going to be good. The sun is getting pretty warm, so I think we're going to have a great time. It's not programmed. We're just going to have the stick games and whatever we're going to have right here in this area. And so we want you to all come and celebrate with us this one day. This is the Native American Day. And then about 5 p.m. we are going to have the feast. Now they said if the weather wasn't good, then we'll go inside. But I think the weather's going to be good, so the feast will be at 5 p.m. There's going to be meat, fried bread, berry soup, coffee, and pop provided. Potluck donations are welcome, but that's besides the point. But we want you to come and have something to eat with us, fried bread, meat, and the berry soup, or the main dish. And so don't miss it, 5 p.m. And 7 p.m., I am not going to fool around. We're going to have the grand entry at the elementary gymnasium. We're not going to wait for anybody. That's going to be the grand entry for the evening's powwow at 7 p.m. All of you that's going to be in costume, I'd like to have you there right at 7 for the grand entry. And so that takes care of the morning ceremony. Let's get ready for the parade. You don't have very much time. Let's give everybody a nice round of applause that made it possible for the morning ceremonies, the speakers, and everyone. Thank you.
Microphone.
You're all doing it.
Right there. Go ahead. Ah, we have here.
You're gonna have to get back.
Somebody's gonna do it. Is this a legion?
Should I talk like Earl? Here comes a parade. Here comes a parade. Hey, come on. She just run out there and interview people. And
Do you go ahead, and I'll try to pick you up if you do. You know?
Nah, I don't.
Hey, what do you think of Native?
Well, that's why you would need that long cord, Ed. You could have, and
How long is
get
it?
you on camera. Shit, just
How long is it?
Nah, we'll just talk about it. Pick it up.
You might get run over. Blackfeet flag.
You're filming now?
Let's get your sign. What's the sign?
Here comes Browning Legion post.
Oh, this is a Blackfeet tribe.
Mr. Earl Olperson, Chairman of the Blackfoot Tribal Council.
Here's Joan. She's the one that for the Native American thing. Joan.
Dialogue. Walk out there. Go. Comes the Blackfeet Community Free School float. Browning Junior High float. There goes a pencil. rock and roller.
We're going to Wetzel.
Look at this rocket. Some spacemen there just went by. It's a 4-H club. Modeling their outfits they made. It was a Browning High School band. Let's get in close and get some of their music. Here comes the Shriners Corvette Club. Comes a float put on by the Public Health Service Hospital. Displaying the old way of medicine. K.W. Bergen School float. Wina Chatton School float. There's Curly Bear Wagner.
Hey, wait! Go!
There's the Browning Police Department. Blackfoot Law and Order. Is that the policeman they hired there? Yeah. They hired him? Here's a float. Don't let booze get you down. Run you down.
Look at that guy on the back.
Browning Elementary School float. There's the Browning High School cheerleaders. Browning Indian Club float. This is Browning Elementary School float. Morning Star All Indian CB Club float entry. Blackfoot Trading Post float entry. Let's wave to the camera.
I know her. Wave.
Browning Wind Program float. Browning Western Wear. Blackfoot Native American programs float. Star School float. The Blackfoot DD program float.
On that lawn, would I? Or
DBD host. Blackfoot Boarding Dorm float entry. Blackfoot Boarding Dorm Horse Club. Looks like it, huh?
They get to have a lot of horses. Hi, Blackfeet Boarding School. This was the parade. We can do some documentation. Okay. Native American Day, 1976, Browning, Montana. This was the parade by the Blackfeet Indian Reservation and the Blackfeet tribe. There's now a gathering at the in front of the Bureau of Indian Affairs office and the tribal office at the
In honor
And all the singers are going to sing all at one time the flag song. Okay? Could we have someone conduct the ceremony over there? Get the person that's going to lower the flag. We have our color guards. They're already over there.
How's it coming in?
Could we have the drummers take their place at this time?
Hey, we're over here. Don't fight over it, huh? Hey. Oh, okay. Hello.
I saw like hell.
Picking up? It's picking up here
biggest parades that we've had. I think it's even better than Indian Days. Let's give our parade people a nice round of applause for taking such a great interest. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I have said, at 2 p.m. we are going to present the awards of the winners of the parade. From then on, we're going to celebrate, so if you want to grab, why don't you do so now?
I think it's still working good. There's a thing that fell down in it, but that isn't in it. That won't record, that's just in the camera.
That must be it.
This is Merlin McCluskey talking on. I want to thank you people for appearing here today. I want to say hello to my mother,
and my father, and my sisters and brothers in Newark, New Jersey. I've been crowned the new heavyweight champion of the world. I want to say hello to my manager, Malcolm. Speak.
It's a comment by Merlin McCluskey.
I'm just running it out. That's a miracle that thing's just stayed together, man. I hope it. I should just test it, see if it's playing back.
I'm gonna test it after that.
Just click it. Cut it off for a while.
Thanks, Buster.
You bet.